Hey, family, how's everybody doing? I pray everybody's doing well in this cold February. Listen, I just want to get on here a few minutes and talk about why we celebrate Black History Month. First thing I want to do is go in prayer. Again, Father, I thank you for this platform, and I pray, Lord, that the information that it discussed is beneficial, informative, and thought provoking. And again, I thank you for this platform. This I pray in Jesus' name. Listen, some we got to discuss. I've already seen something on Facebook and other social media outlets criticizing why Black History Month is celebrated. And I usually hear the same right wing talking points: woke, race card, and victimhood. Now, they can't defend their argument as to why we shouldn't celebrate it. They're just basically stating why they don't like it. But you know what? It's too bad. We're going to celebrate it. Listen, the reason why Black history was created is because the systemic exclusion of Black individuals from American history textbooks. I want you to take a moment and reflect on when you were in school. When did you actually start learning about the contributions of African Americans? Think about it. Carter G. Woodson was motivated to establish Negro History Week in 1926, and I'm so glad that he did. The goal was to combat this negligence and celebrate African Americans' contribution. And if you do your research, you will find out African Americans have made great contributions in this country, and not just with the free slave labor, but we have made great contributions. Some of the key factors that prompted him was neglect in education. He noted that Black history was ignored, overlooked, suppressed by teachers and textbooks. I could remember vividly when I was in elementary school from K to 8th grade. I didn't learn anything about our history. But what my teachers did, they would post on their doors and in their classrooms several key figures: Dr. King, Harriet Tubman, not Carter G. Woodson, but maybe Thurgood Marshall, and a few others. Booker T. Washington. But our history is so broad. And even the individuals that they would post on their walls, on their doors, we didn't even discuss them. For real. We didn't discuss them. Benjamin Banneker. And what I was thinking was George Washington Carver. I vividly remember seeing a image of George Washington Carver. But it was not until I became an adult that I found out who he was and what he did. And family, we have to admit that institutional racism is the reason why the American Historical Association ignored Black history, and he was not allowed to attend their conference, prompting him to create his own. And I'm so glad that he did. And I must admit, I would tell any African American to create your own. If you notice whether it's in an award show or your contributions are not recognized, start your own. That's why I thank God for Don Cornelius. He started the Soul Train Music Awards because many of Black entertainers were not given their due at the Grammys. So he started his own. Even the people that started the Hip Hop Music Awards, they started their own, and I respect that. I myself, I like the Essence Awards. It's very classy, and they award the contributions of not only entertainers, but people in the business community, Black people who have made contributions. The goal of recognition, he wanted to ensure Black history was part of the national consciousness. And February, believe it or not, my Black people, it was chosen because of the birthday of Abraham Lincoln and my hero, Frederick Douglass. It was not because it was the shortest month of the year. Let's be clear. And Black History Month became a full month in 1976. And if I'm not mistaken, it was under the administration of Jimmy Carter, who was one of my favorite presidents. In addition, it was created to combat the omission of Black stories from American history, fostering pride in Black heritage, and ensuring the public recognize the crucial contributions of Black people. My question is, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with this whole country learning that Black people are more than just entertainers, they're more than just athletes? And we were more than just slaves. And let's be clear, the wealth of these United States was built on the free labor of Black people that were enslaved. Do a little research on something called King Cotton, and you will discover the wealth of these United States was started on the backs of Black folk. And Carter G. Woodson believes that if people without a knowledge of their selves will lose inspiration. And that's something, family, we should not want our children to lose. We should, and our grandchildren, we should want them to be inspired to reach high. And I believe in some ways the sky is the limit to what they can be. Now, there's some things they're not going to be because of racism, because of white supremacy, but they can be successful. They can be doctors, lawyers, and believe it or not, they can be president like Barack Obama. Is it going to come easy? No. It's going to be hard work, but we have proven that we have the ability to do it. We just have to get it done. And one of the reasons that we honor Black history year-round, but February gives us space to reflect on the stories, triumphs, contributions that move us forward. Again, what's wrong with it? I believe, family, if we took the time to learn about our history, our children will have a better love of self. We can decrease self-hatred in our community. I really believe that with all my heart. Because a lot of our children, even our adults, they don't feel good about themselves because they don't realize what we have done. And I understand why, because how we have been treated and how we continue to be treated in these United States. But please take the time. And I'm hoping that even many in the dominant culture would take the time to learn about the history of African Americans in this country. We've fought in every war. We've invented things that not only Black people, but white people, Asian, Latino benefit from this country, and we don't even think about it. It was invented by a Black person. So I hope, family, that we take the time to learn about our history. And I have to tell you, I did not learn about things like the Amistad until I became an adult. And I didn't really even know anything about the 54th Massachusetts, who served Black troops that served in the Civil War, until I became an adult. And I saw the movie Glory. I didn't know anything about Tuskegee Airmen until I saw the movie. It's one of my favorite movies. And I can go on and on and on. And family, let me say this before I get off here. I celebrate Black history year-round. I'm constantly reading about our contributions. I love it. And I'm passionate about it. And I hope you do the same. So listen, in the meantime, stay up, stay informed, and continue to learn about our history. Again, I'm going to say a quick prayer. Father, again, I thank you for this platform, and I pray that everybody takes the opportunity to learn about our history. This is what I pray. In Jesus' name. In the meantime, family, stay up, stay informed. God bless you.